Don't miss the new CW series, Would I Lie to You? This Saturday at 8:30, 7:30 Central.
Now attend drastic new water restrictions for 6 million Southern California residents as officials declare a water shortage emergency.
Plus, 2 street vendors robbed, one of them shot in the foot during a violent confrontation with a gunman.
And residents rattled after a terrifying break-in. A suspect caught watching his victims as they slept in their beds. Now on the news at 10. Good evening, I'm Micah Ullman.
And I'm Cher Calvin. Unprecedented water restrictions being imposed on millions of Southern California residents, and tonight an even tougher warning ahead.
If people don't comply or conditions worsen, outdoor watering could be banned completely in some areas. Here's a look at some of the areas that could be impacted by the restrictions, spanning across parts of Los Angeles, Ventura, and San Bernardino counties.
KTLA's Sandra Mitchell is live in Studio City with more on the restrictions and reaction. Sandra?
Sharon, Micah, it is a harsh new warning tonight. If we don't stop watering our lawns and wasting water, we could end up in a situation where there simply isn't enough to bathe or even to drink. One scientist telling me tonight that if things don't improve, we could end up in a situation similar to what's happening in South Africa.
You're looking at one of the oldest artificial lawns in the city of Los Angeles.
20 years ago, John Walker installed fake grass in his Studio City yard. Now with strict new water restrictions coming to 6 water suppliers from LA to San Bernardino, he's alarmed that his neighbors.
I'm not the water police, so I can't go over and say, hey, man, you shouldn't be doing this now.
Are still watering their grass. Scientists say we should all be concerned.
We should take this seriously, not to panic about it.
Dr. Assam Hegi of the USC Water Center says the new Metropolitan Water District goal, reducing average household use from 125 to 80 gallons a day starting June 1st, will make a significant difference. And if we don't comply,
our faith would be similar to many other places, like in South Africa, where people have taken very lightly the water conservation measure until one day they opened the faucet and there was no water.
Almost 80% of water use here in California goes to sustaining crops. But scientists point out we need that food. We don't need green grass.
And we should be more concerned about sustaining our city, our environment, than just entertaining ourselves with a green backyard.
Back in Studio City, many have already switched.
We have sage, we have salvia.
To sprinkler-free yards.
I just think we all have an individual responsibility to help out.
Water officials insisting if we don't conserve now, we'll face even more consequences later.
Showers are going to be limited. Using the toilet is going to be limited. I don't know what the ramifications are, but I think they could be crippling.
By the way, the water suppliers can't really dictate how we use our water at home, but they will be tasked with making sure their customers reduce daily water usage by 30% in those areas. Again, it all starts on June 1st. We're live in Studio City tonight. I'm Sandra Mitchell, KTLA 5 News. Cher, Micah, back to you.
All right, Sandra, thank you. And let's check in now with meteorologist Vera Jimenez. And we've been talking about our rain totals and, of course, how much that means for California's drought. What are our conditions
unfortunately,
now?
it's a sad situation. Even though we did start the water year very, very impressively, we haven't had much rain. In fact, we've had very little rain as we continue on through the water year. But the National Weather Service put out a statistic saying that about 43% of the entire country is under drought conditions. And even though we did get some decent snowfall during the month of April, at the beginning of April anyway, we are seeing just minor improvements as we take a look at the drought map. Keep in mind that the western U.S. is under mega drought conditions. And as we take a look at what's going on here in Southern California, here near Los Angeles and around surrounding areas, even Orange County severely under drought, extreme conditions.